Your previous film, Restoration,
Yes.
won the Crystal Globe here in KVIFF
Yes.
2 years ago, and now you're back, and your new film, Place in Heaven, is also competing for the Crystal Globe. Why did you decide to have the world premiere of your film here? And do you feel about the festival differently now than you did 2 years ago?
2 years ago it was completely different because we premiered in Sundance, and KVIFF was only the second festival after the world premiere in Sundance. But this time of the year is, first of all, the film will soon release in Israel, so it's good to have a big festival before the releasing the film in Israel. Awards and blah blah blah. It makes a good buzz with the film. And I really adored Carl, the head of. So he's the first guy that I gave him the film. I sent the link. And he just, after 2.5 hours, he came back to me and said, I really want this film. So he is the first one who saw the film, and because it was very good for us in Israel, then we decided to go world premiere here, just before the releasing in Israel.
And kind of Restoration and both Restoration and Place in Heaven have kind of the same topic.
Yeah.
I think that's the relationship between father and son. Is it just a coincidence, or is it something that you feel close to and you like telling these sort of stories?
Okay, nothing is a coincidence, first of all, but I didn't write Restoration. There was a script writer. I was the director, so I didn't write Restoration, but I chose to direct it because I identified with the main themes of the film, so it's not a coincidence, of course. I don't want to make a psychological analysis of myself. But yeah, something drives me again and again to this topic, to this theme of father and son. I don't know why. I prefer not to know exactly what are the reasons.
Okay, I may stay for a while with the psychological
do it.
analysis. Well, you mentioned at the premiere last night that you were writing the script for 7 years.
More or less,
Yeah, and I think if you work on something for such a long time, you must feel attached to the story or to the characters. So is there something about the film which kind of relates to your own life, or which is autobiographical?
Sure, of course. Each scene in the film reflects something concrete in my life, and in this, I really, when I write the script, I didn't mean to make it a film. I write it for myself, because I work a lot with television, and I want each day I took 2 hours and write it. In a way, it was my therapy, 2 hours a day to do this script. I didn't intend to direct it, just to write it and let it go. As a therapy, I guess you had to have a really good connection between the scenes and yourself. Yeah,
and so the film, as it turned out, is it as you wrote it, or did you allow improvisation at the set?
Maybe this is a question for Alon. How part of the film was improvised or changed during the rehearsals?
Change and improvisation is two different things, because your scene generally is very dynamic. We understand. Okay, we all know, let's say in Israel, that he's a brilliant screenwriter. It's been known for years. But I think because he's a real filmmaker, he always treats his scripts as a basis for change. I remember the moment where I suddenly dawned on me after reading the script, and I said, this is a story about father and son, coming from me, just for reading. And he says, because there's so many topics. And he said, yes, this is that's what we're doing. And so I feel with you that all the process along, I think the writing, because I know you're as a writer too, as a director, and then in the editing, it is always about finding, carving. He likes, when Michelangelo said the statue is already in the stone, he's just discovering it. I think he goes to the quarry, brings the stone, and then digs it. So always trying to find where is the art, where is the picture, where is the figure, what's the truth, and never compromise. Never compromise. His daring, his curiosity, trying to be not banal, not to be any cliche, unless he's using it in some way. There's always this. I feel with Yossi.
No, I think that the best thing for me as a director is knowing that sometimes I am wrong and sometimes the other person can be right, which is very difficult even if in life, because you are only yourself and it is very difficult to say, no, I am wrong and this person who is not me is right.